As a guy who started playing RuneScape back in 2005, when I was just 9 years old, I often forget that RuneScape came out in 2001, and that a lot of the iconic quests that we all know and love and maybe even hate came out in 2001. With Jagex putting in a lot of effort into the road to restoration for RuneScape 3, they're trying to bring RuneScape back to its roots. And what could be more Rudy than 2001? And myself, as a longtime old school player, playing through modern RuneScape to see if RuneScape 3 is good again. While a lot of that journey is exploring all the new stuff that RuneScape 3 has to offer, it also involves me going through all the old stuff and seeing what it's like in RuneScape 3 these days. See if these old quests are updated in any way and comparing it to what it's like in old school. Oh yeah, and there's a twist. I'm not using any guides or the wiki. And in today's episode of my RS3 Unguided journey, we are going to take on the last of the 2001 quests, the Knight's Sword. Roll the intro. I'm a longtime old school RuneScape player playing through modern RuneScape as an Iron Man to see if modern RuneScape is, well, good again. My current mission, complete every quest in the game without any guides or the wiki. Well, my friends. Look what we've got here today. A very special occasion as we wrap up the last 2001 quest today. And that's exactly why we're doing the Knight's Sword. Classic quests. Thurgo, redberry pie. How different could it be here in RS3 compared to old school? My guess is not that different. But you know what? It's been a while since I've done this quest. And I gotta be honest with you. I've never done an Iron Man character where I had to make a redberry pie before. So we're going to just figure all that out together. So thanks for joining me today. We're right outside the Knight's Castle. Just a little update here on the skills, which we primarily train AFK while I'm editing, but also on streams. Remember, you can catch me streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays. A couple big updates for you since the last video. Fletching now sitting at level 70. Woodcutting, 76. Archaeology, 57. Magic, 54. And Slayer, the big 5-0. Putting us officially at over 1,700 total levels. So we are well on our way into the mid-game. So it's time to close out these 2001 quests. Let's get into it. Quick though, last thing, channel members, y'all, thank you guys so much for all the frickin' support that you guys give. You guys frickin' rock. What would I do without you? Now, you don't have to be a channel member, but if you do like the video, just drop a like. It helps me out. Hello, I am the Squire to Surviving. Get it? Surviving? Wouldn't you prefer to be a Squire for me? No, sorry, I'm loyal to Surviving. Oh. I guess that's not how you start the quest. How's life as a Squire? Well, Surviving is a good guy to work for. However, I'm in a spot of trouble today. Here we go. I've gone and lost Surviving's sword. I can make a new sword if you'd like. Thanks for the offer, but I'd be surprised if you could. The thing is, the sword is a family heirloom. It has been passed down through Viven's family for 5 generations. It was originally made by the Imcando dwarves, who were a particularly skilled tribe of dwarven smiths. I doubt anyone could make it in the style they do. So would these dwarves make another one? I'm not 100% sure the Imcando tribe exists anymore. I should think that Reldo, the palace librarian in Varrock, will know. He has done a lot of research on the races of Gielinor. I don't suppose you could try and track down the Imcando dwarves for me? I've got so much work to do. Yeah, he's got a whole lot of standing around to do, standing around doing nothing, picking his nose. Okay, yeah, I'll give it a go. Thank you. As I say, the best place to start should be with Reldo. So Reldo's in Varrock. He's the one that gives you the strange orb, the heat orb thing to do for clues. Is that a thing in RS3 as well? The pain in the ass in old school is what it is. Did you really think we'd get into a video and not have me ask you, what are you sipping on? What are you grinding? You know me. If you've seen any of my videos, I got a giant ass mug of Americano, hot, piping ready. It's early morning. It's a great day to be scaping. Let's do this. You let me know what you're up to, though, down in the comments. Ooh, looks like Reldo's character model was kind of left in the past with all the character model updates. By the way, have you guys checked out the character model updates? What do you think about it? I think for the most part, it looks good. I think the talking heads especially look amazing. But there's this soulless gaze that comes from the new models when you're doing activities that's a little off-putting. I don't know, what do you think? What do you know about the Imcando dwarves? The Imcando dwarves, you say? Ah, yes, for hundreds of years. They were the world's most skilled smiths. They used secret smithing knowledge passed down from generation to generation. Unfortunately, about a century ago, the once thriving race was wiped out during the barbarian invasions of that time. I don't think I actually knew that. I've never taken the time to read the quest text. Till now. So are there any Imcando left at all? I believe a few of them survived, but with the bulk of their population destroyed, their numbers have dwindled even further. I believe I remember a couple living in Asgarnia near the cliffs on the Asgarnian southern peninsula. They do tend to keep to themselves. They tend not to tell people that they are the descendants of the Imcando, which is why people think that the tribe has died out totally. But you may well have more luck talking to them if you bring them some redberry pie. They really like redberry pie. Okay. Damn, okay, so that's now we just gotta do it. So, pie. Is it... Let's get some red berries first. Now, as far as I'm aware, this is still the only place to get red berries in the whole freaking game. Like, I just do not know where else I would get these. This is gonna be our red berry bush for the life of the account. Okay, and now we need some dough. So, the only way I think we get dough, we get dough by grinding flour. We need a pot of flour first, right? Wait, I think I have a bunch of pots of flour in my bank. Hold up. Holy smoke, ladies and gents, we're saved. Because your boy was in Iron Man mode mindset and bought a bunch of pots of flour. I think you can buy them from somewhere, right? I don't know, or maybe I made those? I don't know. But now that we have that, we just need water, right? Is that how we do it? I'm curious, does the cooking menu even tell you how to make a pie? Okay, level 10, redberry pie. Check it out! It actually tells you how to make it here. Mix flour and water to make pastry dough. Place the dough in an empty pie dish. Use your choice of filling. Cook on a stove. Wow, it actually tells you how to make pie. I don't think old school tells you how to make a pie. So for unguided Iron Men, which is a very small population, yay. You know, it is, I guess it is kind of like intuitive. Maybe that's bad of me to assume. But it's nice to have some confirmation there rather than some trial and error. So, cool. Let's go ahead and mix this in. Oh, yeah, the dough interface. Pastry dough into pie dish. And then red berries in there. Okay, uncooked berry pie. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Now all we have to do is not burn this, but we're level... Ooh, we're 72 cooking. Ooh, Jolly's been cooking. But you're like, Jolly has not been cooking on these quest episodes. And I'm like, dude, I know, man. I know. It's my fitness business. I got to keep up on the fitness business. I can't do this. I have to only do this in my spare time right now because I don't make enough money. One day. Can I use this uncooked pie on this Wars Retreat campfire? Nothing interesting happens, so I can't, huh? But can I light a fire here in front of the bank chest? I can. You need a proper oven to cook that. Oh, wow, you can't cook pies on a fire. I don't think I knew that before. Well, now we know. For some reason, my brain defaults to Lumbridge Kitchen. Not just for nostalgia, but I guess that is kind of the first time you really encounter oven in RuneScape. What oven do you guys go to when you need to use an oven to cook pies? Do you cook pies or are you a main? Okay, cool. We've got our pie. And, you know, when Reldo was saying Southern Asgarnia, until doing leagues in old school, I didn't even know what Asgarnia meant. Like, I don't know about you guys. And call me crazy, but I just don't know the regions of RuneScape until recently. Like, Asgarnia, I was like, isn't that just... you know, everything? But it's like, no, there's Kandarin, and then Asgarnia. Like, I know there's the Wilderness, and Karumja. But, actually, now that I look at it, I see this text here that says, Kingdom of Misthalin. See, that wasn't even Kandarin. I said Misthalin. And this is Asgarnia. There's too much crap on this map. Anyway, just like noob BS that, like, I'm sure a lot of people feel but are too afraid to say. But in 2001... there's no way people knew what Asgarnia was. It was like, it was RuneScape Classic. It was all pixels and no fan sites and, right? You probably have to really, like, figure this out. This has got to be him, right? Thurgo. Hello, are you an Imcando dwarf? Maybe. Who wants to know? Wow, he looks way different. Doesn't Thurgo in old school look more like an ogre than a dwarf? Wait, Thurgo in this That's a... it looks very non-nostalgic. I'll have to go back and see. I'll throw up a photo of old school's Thurgo up here. Huh. Yeah, just, yeah, very non-nostalgic. And RuneScape Classics Thurgo. Yeah. Huh. Would you like some redberry pie? You see Thurgo's eyes light up. I never say no to a redberry pie. They're great stuff. You hand over the pie. Thurgo eats the pie. Thurgo pats his stomach. He ate the whole pie in one sitting? Y'all, have you ever tried to eat a whole pie in one sitting? By Guthix, now that was a good pie. Anyone who makes a pie like that has got to be alright. Well, can you make me a special sword? Well, after bringing me my favorite food, I guess I should give it a go. What sort of sword is it? I need you to make a sword for one of Falador's knights. He had one which was passed down through 5 generations. The squire's lost it. So we need an identical one to replace it. A knight's sword, eh? Well, I need to know exactly how it looks before I can make a new one. All the Faladian... Faladian? Is it Faladian? I don't think I've ever knew that. I thought it was Faladorian. Whatever. All the Faladian knights used to have swords with unique designs according to their position. Could you bring me a picture or something? Oh, shoot. I'll go ask the squire and see if I can find one. Yeah, isn't that something you would do if you were using Quest Helper in old school? Like, while you're in the castle, you'd go into a room and grab a photo while you're there. You're like, I don't know why I'm grabbing this picture, but okay. Or maybe it is time sequence like this. I don't know. So, how are you doing getting a sword? See, I found an Imcando dwarf, but he needs a picture of the sword before we can make it. Picture, eh? The only one I can think of is in the small portrait of Sir Viven's father. Sir Viven keeps it in a cupboard in his room, at the top of the castle, I think. Okay, top of the castle. Please don't let him catch you. He mustn't know what happened. Wait, is that some sort of special something? Also, do I go this way, or which way? Which side of the castle? I guess I'll just go see. Well, I'm at the top of the castle. I'm guessing that's not what he meant. Also, I just realized I can't get out of this room, so it must be on the other side. Cupboard at the top of the castle. Wait a second, I can't even get over to that side. See a bunch of chests. Oh, there's the cupboard. I see it. Wait, dude, I can't get in there from here? What? I have to go all the way back down again. This is the longest time to get into the castle. There's a door right there. Why isn't there a door on this side? Oh, man, that's just... Whatever. And you know what? You know what this is? This is the heart... Wait, what? This is the dead end too? What's this guy doing in here? This is the heart of 2001 questing. Is it not? Where it's like, yeah, part of the challenge of a 2001 game would be to see how to get to the top of the castle. All the doors, all the different ways. And then, ooh, haha, like, ooh, this is the way, ha. Like, point, click, point, click, point, click. Back before games were, like, crazy cool, you know? Like, this isn't necessarily cool, but it's doing what a 2001 game would do, which is challenge you to solve the castle puzzle. Do you know what I'm saying? This isn't the cupboard? Wait, we didn't make it. Wait, what? Oh, it's in here. Oh, shoot, dude. I was like, no way. Here's the cupboard. This has got to be it. You find a small portrait in here, which you take. Can we look at it? Oh, we can't even see it. Bummer. Well, time to use some RS3 Easyscape fast travel. See you there. Ah, damn it. You know what? I just had one of those, like, brain ahas where I'm like, this is the quest where we need blurite. I have blurite in my bank that I got for this quest months ago. Didn't bring it. I found a picture of the sword I'd like you to make. You give Thurgo the portrait. He studies it. Okay, you'll need to get me some stuff in order for me to make this. I'll need 2 iron bars. I'll need an ore called blurite. It's useful for making actual weapons for fighting with except crossbows. Is that a typo? It's useless for making... Oh, never mind. I'm just freaking dyslexic, I guess. It's useless for making actual weapons for fighting with except crossbows. Okay, sorry. I just can't freaking read. But it'll need some as a decoration for the hilt. I didn't realize that the sword wasn't made of blurite, that the hilt was decorated with it. Huh. The only place I know where to get it is under this cliff here. But it's guarded by a very powerful ice giant. Most of the rocks in that cliff are pretty useless. They don't contain much of anything, but there's definitely some blurite in there. You'll need a little bit of mining experience to be able to find it. Yeah, we got it. We got it. So we need the 2 iron bars, which we also, you know what? We're just going to go to Berthorpe. Oops. Not Berthorpe. We don't need Berthorpe. Yeah, we do. We need to go to the furnace to withdraw them. So, Berthorpe we go. Grab the bars, grab the blurite. We're chilling. All right, boom. We got 2 blurite because I'm not sure if we need 1 or 2. And I'm going to bring 3 iron bars because I couldn't figure out how to just take out 2. So I took out all that I had, which was just 3. Boy, this area right here, right outside of Port Sarim is so nostalgic because I remember I was killing these rats for the rat tails for like an hour for Witch's Potion back in the day. Man, was Witch's Potion a 2001 quest? It was. Wow. How crazy is it that we're wrapping this up? A significant chapter, RuneScape's first year of quests. We're almost there. How are you finding those sword materials? Well, I have them right here. You give the blurite ore and 2 iron bars to Thurgo. Thurgo starts to make the sword. Thurgo hands you the sword. Classic 2001, like not even seeing any animation. Just, this is what happens. This is what's happening. Here you go. Thank you very much. Just remember to call in with more pie sometime. Don't we have to come back to Thurgo for something else in the future? Or was that an old school thing? I don't know. But hey, we have it. Wow, and it's a really low damage sword. Can I wield it? I can. You know, it looks okay. It looks like it kind of missed all the graphical updates of everything else, but maybe that's the point. It has a nostalgic purpose. I bet you in 2001, this sword was like, oh shit, whoa, what the? You know, but now we're like, whatever. But back to holding my Harry Potter wand. Well, damn, I guess it's back to Falador we go. I've retrieved your sword for you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was seriously worried I would have to own up to surviving. You give the sword to the squire. And we are literally done just like that. Damn, dude, 12,000 smithing XP. Dude, that's why, you know what? This is like one of those meta quests that you like do when you got a brand new account. Because that would blow you past the first, like what, like 30 levels? And I definitely took my sweet ass time working up those smithing levels. Like, hammering with the new system, like 1 XP, 1 XP, 2 XP, 1 XP. Took forever, dude. So, this 12k smithing XP, nothing, you know, nothing special to me now, I guess. But we'll go ahead and throw that on there. Do I get a new level? Wait, I might have actually just gotten a new level. We did! Oh, that's 76. That's great. Very cool. Yeah, hell yeah. So, I guess that was worth it. And we needed to get it done anyway. But there we have it. We're done with the 2001 quests. You know, I was looking at, you know, what does 2002 look like? 2003. Because, as we know, old school quests from, like, the early days of RuneScape have, like, a lot of, like, kind of little BS things that happen that you just never would have figured out on your own. That I just know are going to trip us up in this Unguided series. So, I'm like, you know what? We just got to power through, like, 2001, 2007. I'm like, how many quests could there be? Well, there's all these 2002 quests we haven't done, a handful of 2003 quests, a crap ton of 2004 quests, a even crapper ton of 2005 quests, an even crapper ton of 2006 quests, and we've done literally no 2007 quests. So we have so much BS to work through. Oh man. Are you here with me through that journey? Are you ready to join me in the struggles? Shake my hand. Shake it. With that, I guess I will see you in the next episode as we continue our adventure together. Thanks for watching. And here's to the 2001 quests. Dunzo. Dink. See you next time.